Hello friends, in today's episode we're going to be talking about trailer wiring from a 7-pin plug into a junction box located on the fifth wheel pin box. And we'll also talk about why we had to install a new one on our 5-month-old fifth wheel. So don't go anywhere, we'll tell you all about the scary details right after this. Welcome back to the channel. So why exactly are we replacing our 7-pin connection plug on our fifth wheel pin box? About a couple of weeks ago, we were backing the truck up to get the hitch connected, when out of the blue, our 7-pin plug started sparking and smoking. And I don't mean just a little bit. It was really bad. I thought it was about to catch the front cap on fire. I immediately turned the battery disconnects off. The weird thing is, I just unplugged the power cord to the trailer before this happened. We keep Allie plugged into 30 amp power while storing her. No one touched the power cord here in the pin box. I always roll it up and keep it stored inside the pin box when we're not towing. Now I've talked to 2 different RV techs about this situation, and both of them have never heard of this happening before, but they did rule out hot skin as the cause. Their recommendation was to replace the plug and the cord to the junction box as soon as possible. So this is what happened to the plug. It melted the connections to the taillights and the auxiliary power. It doesn't look that bad as when it was happening. It's still operational, but I'm not going to take any chances. So we're going to replace it right now. I went on to Amazon and ordered a replacement. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested. So to replace the cord, I have to put loop connectors on all the colored wires on the end. Once I have all the connections on, I'll remove the junction box and connect the wiring to the appropriate colors, such as white to white, green to green, and so on. So I'm not really sure what happened to cause our little situation, but one thing I'm leaning towards, it could have been dirty connections. Sometimes this cord will lay on the ground, and we always have birds building nests inside the well of our pin box. Also, if you're having any problems with brake lights or turn signals not coming on, or even battery charging through the power connection when you're going down the road, this could all be part of the problem, is having a dirty connection. So I'm going to quickly show you how I clean mine. So if you see any obvious corrosion and green discoloring, any debris, or if you see evidence of overheating like charring, burning, arcing such as I had, it could be dirty connections and it needs to be addressed. What I do is, I use a nail emery board and I just cut it to fit inside the pins. Then it's simply a matter of going through the connected pins here, just running it up and down, removing the oxidation and debris on the contacts. Once you get them all done, you can move to the truck side of the connection. Lightly brush the contacts again. When you get done, I use contact cleaner and a Q-tip to finish cleaning, wiping all the dirt off the connections. Now once you're done, that's basically all you can do to keep those pins clean and functional. This process is something I would recommend about twice a year. You might just avoid the issues I had. If you have a different maintenance routine for your power connections, let us know in the comments. If you got something out of this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate you. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week.